Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Last game for the Nets, a loss. Here's Quickly. Driving inside. Drops in the layup for two. Kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Williams. Back to Quickly. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Here's Giddey. Jackson with it. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez.
Well, we both had the same topic, Mikal Bridges, and the impact he can have on the game. Coach told me he's someone we've talked about for sure. We can't let him out-hustle us. That's when he does the most damage. Let's see if they can match Bridges' energy. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Here's Quickly. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
5 to shoot. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Driving to the basket. The offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Castle. Here's Embiid. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Embiid's got 6 points.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Williams. That's trailed by 3. Pass to Quickly. Back to Giddey. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Castle. Nailed from three-point land. Castle's got his second basket of the night.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
And here is Giddey. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here is Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Rejected by Isaac.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Castle. He has 5. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Here's Giddey after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And it's Quickly in the corner. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding, and his awareness of when to go for the block.
Castle misses the 3. Nets trail by 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with his constant change of pace.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. Pass to Isaac. Embiid inside. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Giddey with the drive.
And he's got the speed to get away from defenders. Giddey turning on the Jets there.
Here's Castle. He's got 6. It's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Banchero. Picked by Williams. Shot from 16. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And so Quickly we'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 7. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's Black. and it's off the back rim. No good. Banchero outside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. T.J. Warren picks one up.
And, guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And at the line,
Banchero, no good on the free throw. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high-flying in-rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Nets passing it around. Good on the bucket. Banchero's got 6.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Embiid the screen. And the basket by Castle. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Walter. Here's the break. Here's Castle. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Brooklyn with the ball. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here he goes. Walter can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to Castle. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly. And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
Pass to Walter. Here's Williams. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Castle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Castle's got 18 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They set the pick. Pass to Kamare. Banchero looking around. The shot misses. Good D by Drummond.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. trailed by 12. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Merrill. .144 left to play in the first half. And the Nets miss again. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 12-1 run. Here's Castle. Rebound by Williams. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Martin. Defended by Mathurin. There's the screen. Pass to Merrill. Here's Kamara. And he finishes nicely on the way.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Castle. 18 points for him. There's the drive. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Castle's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland. Now Giddey. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Giddey. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 14-3 run right now. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Count it. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Coming out to the floor for the away team. Hopkins.
5 seconds left now here in the second. He got it up. And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Cleveland leading by 12. Embiid the screen. Pass to Castle. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Giddey. Now here's Williams. On the wing quickly. And stolen by Thibault. Bridges, no one around him. Nice shot from the wing. Bridges got the first points to start out the third quarter for Cleveland. There's a screen by Williams. To the middle. And Caro outside. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Williams' shot is off.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
First team. Coming out on the floor.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Astor quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Slice it from 9. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
That free throw, good from Banchero. Both teams will make substitutions. That one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Takes it inside. Embiid wide open. The three-pointer no good.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And Banchero, here we go.
An aggressive, creative player on the attack. I like seeing Banchero get those whistles.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Quickly. Free throw line jump shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
And he drives in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Good on both.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Black. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Back to Quickly. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Back to Black. Outside Warren. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And it's Quickly missing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Warren, good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
There's Jackson with the 3. Back to Giddey. A 3-ball. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Jackson. Here's Kamara. No good from outside.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Cleveland moving it around. Here's Drummond. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Nets trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter.
Number 14.
Here's Black. He takes it in. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Banchero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Here's Black. Basket counts. Black's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over.
55.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Quickly with it. Here's the screen. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Quickly. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Into the lane. And Embiid with the block.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Count that bucket. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
First personal foul.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's Castle. And it's Thibault in the corner. Pass to Castle. Bridges for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And the basket by Kamara.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And the basket by Castle.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Williams. Back to Quickly. Clock at 4. No one near him. Rebounded by Isaac.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Castle. And he jams it with authority.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
It's Giddey with the drive. And it's sent back by Isaac. And they'll get another chance. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Castle. From down in the low post, it goes. Castle's got 12 points here in the second half. They set the screen. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Kamara. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And here are the Cavaliers stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Shot on the wing. Rebound by Williams. On the wing, Giddey. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Black. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Here's Rollins. .135 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Will it go? Out to Carter. Offensive rebound. Pass to Walter. Great defense that time from Jaquez.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Here's Black. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Coming up on the floor for your next number 0.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. All sorts of time. Good as the jump shot falls.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Black, and so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Last game for the Nets, the loss. Here's Castle. And he slams it one-handed.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And, Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times. But they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Embiid the screen. And the basket by Castle.
This is where we'll probably see Castle the most, creating opportunities with the ball in his hand.
Banchero with the screen. Giddey with it. Bridges covering. Merrill with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Banchero. Misses from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bridges outside. The three-pointer, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Giddey. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's Castle. No good on the quick three. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson. DA.
Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. And Coach said he's a guy that can score from all three levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Castle. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Offside Jackson from the baseline. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. On the wing, Isaac. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Giddey. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Banchero, here we go. Shot clock at 6. Fast break, here we go. Here's Castle.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Nets trailed by 6. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Castle. He's got 9. Tries again. And Embiid finishes inside.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Bridges with the steal. There's the triple. Rebounded by Jackson. Nets trailed by 7. To the middle. It's deflected. Embiid with the steal. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. It's Giddey with the drive. It's good.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Here's Castle. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Castle's got 11.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first set.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Merrill. Still scoreless. Here's Banchero.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Here's Embiid. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
and this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The 8-footer. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Banchero. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Now Bridges lets it go from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Back to Banchero. There's the try. And finished off by Banchero.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Now here's Giddey. They swipe it by himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
There, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
Now here is Carter. Williams a screen. Quickly with it. He's picked up by Drummond. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Here's Dunn. Shot clock at 2. Off target from outside. Cleveland leading by 9. Hawkins outside. And the 3 off target. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Brooklyn. Dunn outside. Faster quickly. Carter with the screen. Inside. And then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Williams a screen. Pass to Matthews. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And that one comes up a bit short. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Here's Castle. That one falls. Castle's got 13.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
Here's Quickly. Done outside. Back to Quickly. Pass to Carter. And here is Quickly. Left side, Williams. Here's Matthews. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Williams with the block. And he stays with it. Here's Castle. 13 points in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Now, here's Quickly. Still yet to score. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Castle. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Hits it from three-point range. Castle's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Cleveland leading by 10. And the call will be against Immanuel Quickly. That's his first foul. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Castle. And the rejection by Jackson. And the Cavaliers with some changes. .110 left in the first half of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Here's Black. Outside Mathurin. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Offensive rebound. And it's Banchero missing. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 11-2 run. Outside Mathurin. Drummond the screen. A 3. And it's Mathurin missing. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nets trailed by 14. Now Merrill. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Kamare. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Castle. Embiid wide open. Banchero grabs the board. And here is Giddey. Banchero with the ball. And finished off by Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Embiid in the corner. No good on the triple.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Here's Banchero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Going inside.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Connects from three-point range. Thibault got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Castle. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Nets trailed by 14. Here's Banchero. Pass to Kamare. Banchero inside. Cavaliers with the rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Wow, good process. Come on, I want to see that again.
Jackson with the screen. Here's Banchero. Shoots from the high post. Jackson misses.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Embiid the screen. Here's Castle. Off target with his three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA thanks. Pass to Banchero. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Banchero's got 17. Goes up on the wing. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright. Wow.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 17. To the paint. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Emmanuel.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Cleveland leading by 19. Outside Warren. It's stolen by Banchero. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Quickly looking it over. Pass to Banchero. Misses from close range. Cleveland with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Outside Matthews. Now Banchero. Williams a screen. Plays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so it's Cleveland with a 19-point advantage heading into the
Brooklyn team. 34.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Here's Castle. A three-pointer off the mark.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Banchero outside. Here's the screen. The kick out to Williams. A shot that time, not on target. Isaac with some nice D. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
How about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time?
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges outside. Off target from three-point range.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Here's Castle.
34. Wendell Carter.
And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Matthews. They get it back. Here's Williams. That one good for 2.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Castle. Takes it off the glass. Castle's got 26.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Carter. Takes it inside.
Oh, big time jam by Carter. Running in before they could cut him off.
Embiid the screen. And it's Thibault in the corner. Misses the three. Here's Williams. Done outside. Bridges with the steal. Here's Castle. Oh, with authority.
That is a monster finish.
Oh, man. What an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Pass to Carter. Poked away. Isaac with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Here's Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Mark Williams.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
The risky cross-court pass there, and it costs them. You got to be sure that you can get it there in time before you let that one go.
And he converts the layup.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Castle. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Castle's got 17 points here in the second half. Banchero outside. And there's the drive. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Here's Castle. And another three for Cleveland.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Here's Castle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
That's ball.
A different look now for Cleveland. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Giddey. Tries the spin move. .17 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory. Offensive rebound, Nets. Fires from way outside. And so it's Cleveland taking care of